At this hour, there are police officers everywhere in Gainesville in advance of a speech by one of the most controversial men in the nation.
Richard Spencer, one of the men who organized the Unite the Right rally at the University of Virginia that sparked that deadly violence, will speak at the University of Florida tomorrow afternoon.
The city of Gainesville bracing for potential clashes and protests. News Channel 5's Megan McRoberts is live in downtown Gainesville to show you what the city is doing to prepare. Megan?
Well, Michael, the city of Gainesville, the University of Florida, they have been preparing for months, anticipating this speech by Richard Spencer. By now, the majority of these preps are in place. You see here in downtown Gainesville, until Friday, any weapon is banned. That's bats, that's clubs, that's weapons, shields, and any of these items that are brought into this area will be seized by law enforcement. Law enforcement has been visible around nearly every corner. Road barricades are going up. Road closures are also planned. At the same time, people who live in Gainesville, they're getting to work too. We've seen people holding signs like these, signs of equality, messages that are anti-white supremacy. They want to do this to apparently just contradict what they anticipate Richard Spencer is going to say. The same goes on campus. We've spoken with multiple students. They're all dealing with all of this in their own way.
In the mix of students at the University of Florida Wednesday, clusters of law enforcement in tan uniforms get into place, making their presence known before white nationalist Richard Spencer makes his way to this performing arts center.
Seeing all the state troopers and National Guard here, and it's pretty terrifying.
Freshman and West Palm Beach native Bailey Triggs can't miss it walking to class.
We're students. We shouldn't have to be worried about our lives.
Many students saying they're nervous, not knowing what to expect.
They shouldn't even allow them to speak.
Gainesville Mayor Lauren Poe would have also liked Spencer to have been blocked from speaking, but by law, the school can't turn him away.
These are the kind of things as a mayor that you would prefer to not have to deal with.
So he spent weeks getting the city ready, holding daily meetings for the last month.
What you're going to see around our town is a lot of security starting to prepare and get in place.
Learning from the clashes in Charlottesville, where Spencer was part of the Unite the Right rally. Dozens of people there were injured in protests and one person killed. Poe says law enforcement from around the state will be keeping students and Gainesville residents safe. Freshman Allison Wynn applauds the efforts.
A lot of extra cops that are coming on campus, and then they're checking our IDs to make sure that we are students.
But these students are still planning to take safety into their own hands.
So I'll probably be staying in my dorm. Yeah.
I'm trying the best I can to keep my head down and stay safe.
Some students have asked the school to consider canceling classes tomorrow, but classes are still on. However, teachers can use their own discretion and allow students to miss class, having their own conversations if they really are in fear for their safety. Reporting live in Gainesville tonight, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.